love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out.
Hello, Miami. Thank you so much for watching 305 Sports Now. I am your host, Will, and I want to thank all of you that joined in and watched the live commitment announcement of Derek Cooper this past Sunday. I know it was sad. It was rough to see him pick the Texas Longhorns as was expected, but I'm glad that all of you were able to participate and were able to chime in on your thoughts on what happened as well. But as I rewatched that whole entire episode and so on, post live feed, I noticed that I called the assistant director, head of recruiting, Dennis Smith, Coach D. Smith. I kept calling him Darren, okay, after the former linebacker of the Miami Hurricanes. I knew the difference, but for some reason, I kept saying Darren over and over again. So it's actually Dennis Smith. So my apologies to Dennis Smith for continuously about 2 or 3 times calling him Darren. So Coach D. Smith, I thank you so much for all you do for the university. Thank you so much for all your work in recruiting. And thank you for those bat signals that we love to let us know that good news is on the way. Right now, on to hopefully some good news, as this is our next possible Cane segment. I know it's been some misses lately for Miami, with the exception of Samar and Wingo, whom we just landed at St. Augustine. But the young man I want to talk about today is a safety that is remaining on Miami's board, and that is Cortez Redding. Cortez Redding is out of Jonesboro, Georgia, out of Jonesboro High. He is ranked as the 27th best safety in the 2026 recruiting class. He's the 42nd best player in the state of Georgia, and he's narrowed it down to 4 schools, right? And that is NC State, Ole Miss, Indiana, and of course, your Miami Hurricanes. Now, the stats, which by the way come from Pack Insider, so no one really knows where he's leading. He hasn't been crystal balled anywhere at the moment. But from what I have understood is that Miami is in good shape to land him. They at least have been talking about revving up the recruitment. So we'll see how it goes on Friday. He will be announcing his commitment at 4. I'll get back into that a little bit later. He had 118 tackles, 6 of them for tackles for loss this past season, 3 interceptions as well. Again, this is according to Pack Insider. Now, before I break down my analysis of the huddle video, I just want to give you guys a word from our sponsor, Fan Outfitters. Ooh, Miami. I am proud to announce that Fan Outfitters is the official sponsor of 305 Sports Now. With locations in Pembroke Pines, Davie, and Kendall, you can find the latest gear and accessories for all your favorite South Florida teams. Teams like your Miami Hurricanes, your Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers, Miami Dolphins, Miami Heat, Inter Miami, Miami Marlins, and many, many more. So if you ever find yourself in the Pembroke Pines area, Davie, or Kendall, please stop by Fan Outfitters, the official sponsor of 305 Sports Now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, please shop at Fan Outfitters, the official sponsor of 305 Sports Now, with locations in Kendall, Davie, and also Pembroke Pines. All right, so a little bit about Cortez Redding. One thing I like about Cortez Redding is that he's a ball hawk, okay? He's a ball hawk, as I mentioned, 3 picks this past season. He's really good in coverage as well. You can put him out deep. He has a high football IQ. I know I said about a lot of players, but you look at the huddle video, he really does display that on film. Now, I also want to say that he's also a very solid in the box defender, a nasty tackler as well. You can play him in the run as well as the pass. Good in tackling in open space. Jonesboro High School, okay, and the state of Georgia in general has been doing a very good job at producing football players. Georgia is doing a very, very good job, as I mentioned. Also a 2-sport athlete as he plays basketball as well. So we'll see what happens on Friday. Miami does need a safety committed in this class. Miami does not have a safety as of yet committed in this class. They whiffed on Justice Fitzpatrick. They whiffed on Tyree Green. They've whiffed on also Blake Stewart as well. So we'll see what happens this Friday. He's slated to commit this Friday at 4 p.m. If he is going to have a live commitment, I do plan on bringing that to you as well. You'll be able to see it on the thumbnail where it says, where is he going? Okay, so you'll be able to see that as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to be straight to the point. That's it for me. Hope you guys like this episode, and thank you once again for the great support you've been giving this channel as well. As you can tell, I'm trying to do a lot of things to entertain you, including also giving a little flair to my thumbnails as well, and my background as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to 305 Sports Now. If you do like the show, I do have some guests lined up as well. Hopefully, I can work things out with them so I could be on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.